So I wanted to let you know what has been happening. I think you can pretty much tell that I'm somewhere different. In fact, I have had a complete life change. It was just after the Worldwide Write-a-thon, and I had been feeling very irrelevant and overlooked and just very negative about many aspects of my life. And I thought I really need to make a change. Um, so I made a real effort to get back into my spiritual side because I am a pagan, and a job came up almost immediately that I had been wanting to move to Glasgow. I've said that before, but we were having difficulty finding accommodation that would take pets, or just accommodation in general, because it was all going so fast. And I thought I did got back into my spiritual side, and almost immediately a job came up that was in Guernsey, or Guernsey, however you like to say it, and it came with staff accommodation. So I thought, well, why not? It's a full-time job. You pay room and board, which is quite cheap, and it's housekeeping in a hotel. I've never done that before, so it really was a complete change for me in location, in work, and everything. So I moved here yesterday. It all happened very quickly. I applied for the job on a Tuesday, heard back within 2 hours to arrange an interview, had the interview on the Thursday, got the job on the Friday. I was supposed to be here a week ago, but the flight got cancelled because Scotland had spiked in COVID cases again. So they started them yesterday, the flights again, and I'm here. I'm here in Guernsey. I've had to leave nearly all my belongings back home. I couldn't bring many books. I've brought about, what have I got there? About half a dozen books, and that's all I was able to bring. Everything else, because it's just the accommodation is just a room in a hotel. It's like a staff hotel, more like a guest house, I suppose. So it's just one room, but I do have an ensuite bathroom, which is lucky because sometimes this old bladder has to get emptied in the middle of the night. So I was feeling very, very motivated. I was thinking, finally, this is the change I've been needing. The only downside is that I was in a rented accommodation back home. It was a private rent. And I had told the landlord I was moving away for work. I wasn't giving up the tenancy because I don't know how long this will be. I'm thinking it's going to be for a year, maybe more. I don't know. It depends how it all goes. And then I said to my daughter, who still lives with me, she'll take over the rent and the bills and things like that. And then he said, well, that's fine. I don't mind Holly staying. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put the tenancy in her name, and then, because of insurance purposes. Then 2 days later, she got, the day I left, yesterday in fact, when she got back from taking me to the airport, there was a letter from his solicitor saying that he's not willing to put Holly on the tenancy, and that he needs to know when I'm leaving and when the house will be vacant. So basically, she's going to have to leave. So that put a downer on it. But I have a wonderful family. I mean, they helped me get here because it all happened so fast. I didn't have the funds for the flight and things like that, but my sister and my mother all paid for that and getting my passport renewed. Even though you don't need a passport to get here, but you need one for the work permit or something like that. Because it's not the UK, but it's under the Crown Protection or British Crown Protection or something like that. I can't remember. So they're saying, don't worry about it. We'll make sure everything, she's going to be fine. We'll get it sorted. So that's the downside of it, because I do feel responsible for that, because this opportunity came up, and I grabbed it with both hands. And even though the landlord did say in a conversation that he was fine with my daughter staying there, I can't prove that because there was nobody else there to overhear the conversation. It was just a conversation between me and him. So what he's wanting to do actually, he's not going to rent it out again, he's selling it. So he could have just said that, oh, I'm just going to sell it, so find somewhere else. But yeah, so this is a huge big change for me. It's everything different to what I'm used to. I'm in a different country. I'm away from everybody I know. I know no one here. My accommodation is just a room with an ensuite bathroom. That's it. And yeah, so I'm hoping it'll curb my spending habits as well, because I won't be able to. I have to think of when I'm going back, and I can't take everything with me if I get lots of stuff. Saying that though, I did get this. It's a little zipped journal thing, and I got the matching pencil case because it says, I don't know if you can see it, be kind. And I got, if I can reach it, this inspirations ideas. It's A4, as you can see, it's very big. And it's just got a notebook inside that you just slip into like the pocket thing. And it was only a tenner, so I couldn't resist. Because the good thing about Guernsey, it has no VAT over here, which is why a lot of people come over to get their bargains and things like that, a lot of the tourists. And a lot of the wealthy people like to live over here because there's no tax. It's a bit of a tax haven. So yeah, that is what's happening with me. I am hoping to get lots of writing done because it sounds terrible. I've no other distractions. I've just got myself and working at the hotel, and then that's it. I mean, I will be going out, and you know, you can't come to a beautiful island like this and not go and look at the scenery. And I've also managed to get in touch with somebody who lives here. I asked a question in a Facebook group, and she was like, I live here. What do you want to know? We can meet up for coffee. So, you know, I've touched base with somebody already, so that's a good thing. I'm trying not to be the hermit that I once was, get out and meet people and make this an experience, an all-round experience. So yeah, that's it. That is my complete life change. That I'm just hoping to get lots of money saved, and then I can go back home and maybe have the deposit for a house or something. We'll see. It's maybe a bit over-optimistic, but we'll see. Anyway, that was it. Enjoy the other little snippets that I've put in, and I will speak to you guys soon. Bye.